will go ahead and call this meeting to order. By my watch, it says 6:05. Anyone from the floor want to give us an invocation prayer? Yeah.
And Heavenly Father, as we conduct our business tonight, we just ask you to let everything be done, fixing it all. In the name of Jesus, we thank you and praise you. Amen.
Can everyone that's joining us by Zoom hear me okay? Oh, you can hear me?
Yes.
Alma? Is that Martha? Okay. Martha can hear me. That's a good thing.
I can hear you.
Okay, thank you, Jeremiah. Is everyone else can hear me?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Anyone else? Okay, I guess you
Yes.
can. All right.
Yes, we can hear you.
Okay. Next, we'll have roll call of the officers.
Sue. Here. Donna. Present. Max. Here. Malia. Here.
Present. Let the minutes reflect that a quorum of officers are present and will proceed with business. We need a motion and a second from the floor to use the sign-in sheet as the official roll call for the members tonight.
I'll make that motion.
Motion by Buddy, second by Pat Longcrier to approve the sign-in sheet as the official roll call for the members tonight. Any discussion? If not, all in favor, please signify by the raising of your hand. Opposed, like sign. Any abstain? Motion carried. Next, we'll have the reading of the minutes. If the, Donna, you gonna read? I'm just gonna close that. and leave it.
Shakota Indian Community Meeting Monday, October the 11th, 2021. Meeting called to order at 6:03 p.m. by Mildred Burkhalter. Invocation given by Mildred Burkhalter. Roll call, all officers present. Motion to use the sign-in sheet as a roll call by Tony Grayson, second by Vicky Dan. Motion carried. Reading of the minutes by Onzel Harper. Motion to approve the minutes as read by Vicky Dan, second by Gaynell Chandler. Motion carried. National Council representatives Daryl Proctor spoke on various items. Chief David Hill spoke on debit cards and the vaccinations and other items and answered questions. Creek Nation tribal representative speakers Richard Anderson spoke on assistance with the ARPA direct assistance application. Smoke shop report given by Mildred Burkhalter and the community CMD report given by Sue Henson. Motion to approve reports as read by Martha Armstrong, second by Barbara Lee. Motion carried. Old business. Elders trip. Motion by Patricia Longcrier to proceed with the Branson trip November the 15th through the 18th. Second by Tony Fields. Motion carried. Community issues, there were none. New business, the audit of Hinkle and Company. Motion by Vicky Dan to approve audit bid from Hinkle and Company at the estimated cost of $12,000. Second by Tony Fields, and motion was carried. Motion by Sunny Fish to purchase new office furniture at an estimated cost of $6,000. Tony Fields motion, second the motion, and motion was carried. The OU Native American Appreciation. Motion by Tony Fields to approve $5,000 for community members to attend the OU football game to come out of TTCU account. This is for 55 years and older. Second by Homer Dan, motion carried. The emergency management plan, updated workers for various positions. Smoke Shop number 1 and Smoke Shop number 2, motion by Pat Longcrier to transfer 20,000 from Smoke Shop number 1 to TTCU funds, $10,000, and to transfer 10,000 to the First Family Credit Union savings, and to approve transfer of 30,000 from Smoke Shop number 2 to First Family Credit Union. Second by Joyce Weeks, motion carried. 30 yes and 0 no and 0 abstained. Community issues, motion by Virginia Draper to approve $822 for a bus rental to the Talamina Drive to come out of CMD funds. Second by Homer Dan, and motion carried. Announcements, Creek Nation general election is Saturday, November the 6th. Benediction given by Rosie Hughes, and adjournment, motion to adjourn by Tony Fields, and second by Joyce Weeks. Motion carried. Time of adjournment is 7:40.
You've heard the reading of the minutes coming from the last community meeting. I need a motion and a second to approve or disapprove. Motion by Martha. Second by Homer Dan to approve or disapprove the minutes. Any discussion? Buddy,
I just wanted to make a note that it said that the election is the 6th and it's actually going to be the 13th.
okay, was that what,
Next Saturday instead of last Saturday.
okay, was that in the, yeah, it bumped
It
the
was on
week?
there as the 6th.
Yeah. Yeah, originally it was supposed to be November the 6th. And we'll probably leave it that way until we come in this meeting, and we'll change the official date. Thank you, buddy, though, for that. Any other discussion on the minutes? If not, are you ready to vote? All those in favor of the motion, please signify by the raising of your hand. Any opposed? Any abstain? Motion carried. Next, we don't have any national council reps present, do we? No. AJ did send me a text that he's in a BFJ meeting tonight, that he has not forgotten about us, and he's trying to rush that bill through on our building of the smoke shop number 2 on Texana, the new building that we had talked about months ago. So he's working on that for us, and hopefully before he leaves office, he'll have that taken care of for us. And he just said to tell you guys that he loved you and he's coming back. So next on the agenda, Creek Nation presentation speakers. Anyone? If not, we're down to reports on smoke shop. And I'll do this for smoke shop. This is on smoke shop number 2. Total income was $152,242.75. Total purchases was $136,828.69. Total cost of goods sold, $123,659.71. So the net income for the month, $16,884.48. Smoke shop number 1. Total income, $185,895.08. Purchases, $152,483.03. Total cost of goods sold, $154,878.47. And we had a net loss of $131.96. And at this time, we'll have the community, the CMD report read.
Good evening. Okay, our Shakota Indian community, our total expense was $1.58, and the total expense for the month was $3,417.57. And our net income was a minus $4,184.53. Our Armstrong account, we have $17,115.56. And our BOK, we have $22,181.29. Our Armstrong special account, we have $11,575.96. And our First Family Credit Union, we have $26,103.13. And our Elders account, we have $10,187.04. And our Tulsa Credit Union, we have $144,121.26. C&D funds. Total expense was $3,086.66. And our net income was a minus $5,463.35. And then the savings account, we have $14,622.87. Thank you.
You've heard the report coming from the smoke shops, the community, and the CMD fund. I need a motion and a second, and then we'll open the floor up for any discussion. Don't everybody raise their hand at once. Okay, motion by Tanya Fish, second by Virginia Draper to approve the reports. Floor is now open for any discussion. Any question?
You go by Fish or Waldo? Waldo.
Oh, I know it. I did. I'm sorry. I apologize. I knew that. Of Virginia Draper. If no more discussion, are you ready to vote? All those in favor of the motion of approving the reports, please signify by the raising of your hand. Opposed, like sign. Any abstain? Motion carried. I just got another text from AJ, and he said, tell everyone whatever they need. I still have all the numbers to help however I can. I'm a pester machine. And he said, I'll be there next month for certain. Next, under old business, a Branson trip. And I tell you, this Branson trip is almost about a nightmare. Let's see here. We have on the Branson trip, the total amount that we expended for rooms in the tour service and everything was $27,911. And this was for, I think 30, how many was it, Donna? 39.
We did 40, I think.
Okay, I think we did a total, wait, she said 40. So this was for 39 individuals. Some of them are bunking up with each other. But the total amount was $27,911. We paid, because we had to go ahead and get the money in. We paid for this out of smoke shop number 2 account. And I think last month, I think Tony Fields said that we needed to take that out of the BOK account. But this was not in our community minutes. So this is why we having to put this back on here, because we're gonna have to get it in the minutes. We've already paid for this $27,911 out of smoke shop number 2 account. But I need approval to withdraw $27,911 from the BOK account and deposit it back into the smoke shop 2 account. Because if we don't, that withdrawal will affect our profit and loss for the month to come. But we had already agreed on it. It wasn't in the minutes. We're just backtracking a little bit. So we need approval, a motion and a second to withdraw $27,911 from the BOK account and deposit it back into Texana Smoke Shop number 2 account.
I'll make that motion.
Motion by Buddy, second by Joyce Weeks. The floor is now open for any discussion or question. If not, are you ready to vote? All those in favor of the motion, please signify by the raising of your hand. Any opposed? Any abstain? And if any of you on the Zoom have any objections, you need to come in and speak to me, okay? If not, motion carried. Next on the agenda is OU trip. Oh, no, I need to back up a minute. We're still on the Branson trip. The officers and I discussed this at our last meeting. In our elders account, and you know from last year or the year before, whatever else, every month we have been putting $500 back into this account. We originally started out with, I think, $300, was it, Pat? That we opened this account with, and that was due to a fundraising event that Pat and some others had. So this is how we opened up the account and opened it up with $300. To this day, we have $10,687.04 because the community every month is putting this religiously done $500 in that account, whether we're going anywhere or not. So we're at that point now, and what has been suggested is that each member receive $300 each for the Branson trip as a stipend. Right now, it's at 27 members that I counted up. That's a total of $8,100. I don't know if we added members, we've taken away members and whatever else, because that list is changed, but it's in stone now. If you have someone that is substitute in or whatever else, they have to be a member of the community. And also an elder, 55 or older. But right now, we have 27 members at $300 each, for a total of $8,100. This will come, it will have to withdraw this from the First Family Credit Union elders account for $8,100. After we withdraw that $8,100, we'll have $2,587.04 still left in that account that we'll continue to work on, maybe something again in the near future. So I need a motion and a second to approve this, and then we'll open the floor up for any discussion. Motion by,
Now, what we, are we on the OU trip or on the stipend?
no, we're on the stipend. We're still
So
on
you didn't
Branson
wait
trip.
down to the
Yeah.
stipend?
Yeah, because I didn't, the Branson, we had to approve the 27 because we didn't put it in the minutes last month.
Okay, so we need.
Now we're working on the stipend that we're gonna have to get approval.
Okay, so you went down to the new business, did you do that if you had the stipend on the?
I
new
did.
business?
Oh, I'm sorry. Well,
I'll second the motion.
okay, all right. And when,
Okay.
okay, we'll just go ahead and follow it through, and I apologize. I wish y'all had a signal me earlier.
I know, 'cause
Yeah,
I
if
was
y'all
sitting
had
here
told me
thinking,
earlier,
what?
It's just, I've got too much paperwork up here, and that was the next thing I saw, and
Okay, so
anyway,
who motioned it then?
a motion by Homer Dan and somebody over here seconded. Buddy, okay, Buddy
Okay,
seconded.
so this is on the stipend.
This
right?
is on the stipend. So if you want to wait and insert that down on the new business number 3, you can, but we'll just carry it out right now. since we're there.
Okay, I'll just put it
Now,
in.
they think they confused. Okay. If- Yes,
Yeah.
that was, do you remember we talked the other night in the community meeting from
Uh-huh.
last month? We, even though it was discussed about going ahead and paying the money for the trip, it was not in our minutes. So that's what that one was about. We have to have it in the minutes that the community approved to expend that 27,000 whatever out of the smoke shop #2 account. And that went through. Okay, so we have that in the minutes because we have to have that for audit reasons and everything else. I'm too old to go to jail. Yeah,
Okay, yeah,
so we got that? Got that down?
I've got it on mine.
Okay. Are we clear on that?
Yeah, I've got it now.
Okay. And on your notes, all you have to do is put new business MB
Yeah,
#3 there and we can insert it in. And Scott will know what we're talking about there. Yeah.
I gotta put on mine. Okay, so what was the, what did you work for that? stipend?
Okay, to each member would receive a $300 stipend for the Branson trip. And this money will be taken from the First Family Credit Union Elders account.
From First Family, right?
Yes, elders. Make sure you put elders.
Yeah, I got it.
Uh-huh.
Okay, I got it now.
Okay, and we had a motion and a second on the floor. The floor is now open for discussion or any question. Now, if y'all want less money, we'll go for less money. No. Well, you will probably get it the day that we load for the trip. Yes, it will be cash. And everyone will have to sign. You will have to have your roll number. And you will also have to have a mask in hand. That's their guidelines. Everyone has to wear a mask on the bus.
Yeah, do you have to also provide proof of your vaccination?
No, no proof of vaccination. What?
Netta, are you vaccinated? Are you vaccinated?
They-
It's about time.
Well, I'm saying is, with everything changing every day or whatever else, I mean, people are upset because they're being forced to get the vaccination or whatever else. And I'm saying is, I would think that everyone in this room, if you care about the other being or yourself or whatever else, you'll do whatever it takes to protect them. So I'm saying is if you contaminate it, you run into fever, don't get on the bus. Don't start coughing and sneezing and snorting and whatever else, because, someone might pull that bus over and say, get off, call your ride.
So we're relying on the honor system.
Yeah, I would think everyone in this room, I would hate to say that there's not an honor system in this room. Because if you don't have that honor system, you get 30 people in this room infected. And on that bus, and mainly elders, you can lose a certain percentage of those elders due to existing illness or whatever else. So I'm saying is not only protecting yourself, but protecting others. And that's what, some people don't understand. It's not about someone mandating you to do something. If you want to do the right thing, then do the right thing. Wear a mask. So, any other questions? If not, do what? Not yet. We're ready to, ready to vote? All in favor of the motion, please signify by the raising of your hand. Opposed, like sign. Any abstain? Motion carried.
Madam Chair,
Yes,
I'm not sure where I stand on that Branson trip, but I cannot attend.
okay. All right, we'll just go ahead and
Just
mark your name off the list. And where we
Okay.
have just voted on that amount, it would decrease that amount by your stipend, okay?
Well, I was waiting until after you finished the vote before I spoke up.
All right. I appreciate it then. Thank you. Anything under community issues?
What about the OU trip?
Oh. Do y'all see this book up here with all of these? No, I'm just kidding. I'm trying to decide. Thank you. Thank you very much. The OU trip, we had people on the list, marked off the list and whatever else. Right now, I purchased 35 tickets. The other day, I think we have one extra, is that what that thing says on a one extra ticket left? But I think that's for the driver. Yeah, so we're at full capacity because we're gonna give a ticket to the driver. He's a Creek Nation bus driver. We're gonna give him that ticket. There could be some that fall off. There may be, but this is kind of a done deal. Okay, we purchased 35 tickets. The cost was $2,820. We had to pay the bus transportation cost was $966. And then that was a total of $3,786. But now we're gonna give to 27 members that was on that list a stipend of $40 each. That will either buy you snacks or a drink at the game, or if you so choose, the game is early, and I'll tell you about the time there. We can stop at Cracker Barrel on the way back and eat as a group. So, and then this money will come out of the TTCU account, which the total cost is $4,866, but I would like to withdraw $5,000 from Tulsa Teachers Credit Union and deposit that in the community operational account for the OU game and stipend. I need a motion in a second, and then we'll open the floor up for discussion. Motion by Lily Hill. I hear a second. Okay, Gilbert had his hand up back there. Gilbert Dan, second. Now the floor is open up for discussion. Any question or discussion? So are you satisfied? You need to tell me, do we get the $40 stipend up front to buy snacks and drinks at the game? Or do you want to stop at Cracker Barrel on the way back and eat? The game starts at 11 o'clock. I got the time today. We will load the buses at about 7:30 a.m. in the morning. Okay, because we're going to Norman. Huh? It takes you about 2 hours Oklahoma City, and then you hitting all of that traffic that once you get into the city, probably going to the game at OU or whatever else, so we have to allot time. We need to be there by at least 10:30. Huh?
Did Denise tell you she heard that they only accept card at the stadium? So I don't know if that'll affect how you
The
we're,
card?
That's what we heard.
Oh, yeah, they do. I remember that now.
okay, so you have to have a card. So then I guess you don't get any money for any snacks. So, so if you want a snack, then you have to use your credit card because the stipend will be given in a form of a cash, same way we'll do the Branson, if you want the stipend. But if we're not gonna be able to purchase snacks or whatever else with cash, then guess what? We're eating at Cracker Barrel. Okay? So any questions, any more discussion on that? Because we'll come out of the city and stop at Shawnee and feed you dinner or whatever, a supper, whatever you want to call it. Any other question or discussion? Say what's on your mind. Don't y'all be looking at me with your eyeballs and not talking. The motion. Okay, the motion was that we approved 35 tickets, $2,820. The bus cost of $966. The stipend, $40 each for 27 members. And to withdraw $5,000 from Tulsa Teachers Credit Union and deposit it back in community operation account for the OU game. And what they will do is that they will pull into the gate. The driver will unload us at an opening that we can go in. There's elevators for those that can't walk or may have trouble climbing the stairs. Juanetta. No, you're not going, are you? But anyway, whatever row of seats, you know, that you go up or whatever else, but maybe we'll try to sit down close. And he did say if there was some that had difficulty climbing any type of stairs or whatever else, he would find a place down below that you can sit. So I did ask that.
But up there, you can find one below.
Well, he'll have to, I'll tell him to refund that money then. But he did assure that if you had, because I told him that we had some elders that may not be able to climb up or whatever else, and they needed a space below or whatever else, and I'm sure we probably won't have too many in that situation, maybe 4 or 5, that he would find a seat down closer to the front that you can sit. So we had a motion and a second on the floor. If no more discussion, are you ready to vote? All those in favor of the motion, please signify by the raising of your hand. Oppose? Any abstain? Motion carried. Now moving on to new business. Thanksgiving giveaway. Okay, Thanksgiving giveaway. This would be taken out of this CMD funds like we did last year, because we put 6,000 in the Christmas and 6,000 into the Thanksgiving. Pickup time for these baskets will be November 22nd. That's on a Monday, between the hours of 2:00 p.m. and 5:30 p.m. We're going to purchase 80 hams or turkeys. I think we decided to half in it. 40 turkeys and 40 hams, one per household. Estimated cost is about $5,000. This will be taken out of CMD funds. Tonight, you'll have a choice of signing up on this sheet up here for a turkey or a ham. The grocery stores are really having difficulty finding items this time of year, whatever else. I talked to 2 or 3 of them, and I've had to divide it up between different stores, but Nichols at Eufaula has a the spiral ham, and it has a bone in it, but we're not able to get them big old hams like we have in the past. The turkeys may be an off brand, like Best Choice or something like that, but you'll have a choice of the turkey and hams. But keep in mind, first 40 people up here one per household. Once 40 hams gone, then that's it. You're gonna have to take a turkey, whether you like it or not. I don't take it at all. It will include a turkey or a ham, 2 boxes of stovetop stuffing, 2 cans of cranberry sauce, 6 cans of green beans, 6 cans of corn, whole kernel corn, 2 packages of ready-to-serve rolls, 1 bag of potatoes, 1 small bag of onions, and 4 packages of brown gravy mix. And that's what everyone will receive. I need a motion and a second to approve the Thanksgiving giveaway. Matt, motion by Pat Longcrier, second by Buddy, to approve the Thanksgiving giveaway. Any discussion? Any question? If not, are you ready to vote? All in favor of the motion, please signify by the raising of your hand. Opposed, like sign. Any abstain? Motion carried. Next, we're down to Christmas bonus. Last year, we gave the employees and also the officers a Christmas bonus. We're coming back with the same thing this year. We have seven veteran employees at $700 each for a total of $4,900. We have 4 new employees at $400 each for a total of $1,600. And then the 6 officers at $600 each for a total of $3,600 for a total cost package of $10,100. And this will be funded out of the Smoke Shop 2 account. I need a motion and a second, and then we'll open the floor for discussion. Motion by Charlotte, second by Gilbert Dan. The floor is now open for discussion. Any question? Any arguments? If not, are you ready to vote? All those in favor of the motion, please signify by the raising of your hand. Opposed, like sign. Any abstain? Motion carried. We've already got number 3 taken care of under new business. Anyone from the Zoom got anything to say? No? Huh?
Can you hear me now?
Yes,
Is
I
that
can
the
hear you.
same that it is last year?
yes, everyone got the same as last year.
I'm just saying, nothing's the same as it was last year. I wouldn't be opposed to doing $50 more per person just to help. Everything
well-
costs more.
Yes, well, we've carried that motion through. I wish I'd have heard you before you said that. Because at
I
this point,
tried, but my Zoom wasn't helping me. Sorry.
okay, because at this time, if you would have came in and said that, it would allow a spot for an amendment, but since it has already been carried through as a vote, it stands and I cannot accept an amendment to that.
Okay, well, my heart's in the right place.
Okay,
Sorry.
well, I appreciate it. I appreciate it. Thank you.
Welcome.
Huh? She was wanting to raise the, each one of the bonuses up by $50, since she said everything wasn't, same cost that went up or whatever else, but we've already carried that through, so it can't be changed. Next on the agenda is item 4, employee Christmas dinner. Every year we do we take the employees out to kind of give them a relaxation period. They are the ones that are out there working for us every day. They are the ones that are out there, helping the community in every way, because they're the ones that are making sure we are who we are today. Without them, we could be somewhere else. But anyway, we have decided to do them a Christmas party. And this is for drawings and gifts. And we have like sometime Dirty Santa or whatever else. But we would like to ask the community, because the officers can only expend $600. So we know that the dinner is going to cost probably more than $600. But we would like at least $1,000 to treat them out. And we're asking the community to approve $1,000 for the Christmas party. And this will come out of the account Smoke Shop number 2.
I'll make a motion, we take $1,000 for the Christmas party.
Okay, motion by Buddy, second by Pat Longcrier. Any discussion? Any question? If not, are you ready to vote? All in favor of the motion, please signify by the raising of your hand. Opposed, like sign. Any abstain? Motion carried. Next, under community issues, anything under community issues? Yeah, November 22nd. That's on the Monday between the hours of 2 and 5:30. We'll be set up. It'll be almost at a drive-by. No. Drive on by. We'll throw it in the car. But we'll drive through this. Yeah, same as last year. Come through this gate or come through that gate, sign, give your card and whatever information is needed. And then you just drive down a little bit further. We'll have stuff loaded on the trailer and whatever else and throw it in the car. No, we won't throw it in there. We'll just load it for you. So, okay, all right. I also wanted to, I should have shared this back up under the community issues under old business, but I'll bring it down up under number 5. In the last month's meeting, I think we approved to expend $6,000 for furniture up here in the building. And this was to come from CMD funds. It was not in our minutes. So we need a motion and a second, even though we've already spent some of it. We need a motion and a second to approve $6,000 for furniture coming from the CMD fund. Motion by Homer is well spent. I know, yeah, Homer. Yeah, yeah, Homer tried out all the chairs. And when we get ready, take a look in that front office, take a look in Scott's office. Denise's office is locked up or whatever else. But we've got some fine furniture. We still need to purchase 4 new computer chairs for the computer room in here. And I have something announcement on that when I get to the end of this. But we have a motion and a, Okay, we have a motion and Homer second to expend $6,000 from the CMD fund for furniture. Any discussion? Like I said, you can't, oh, Pat? No, that's what it was. So I'm probably saying that now. Yes, yes, yes. That's the money that comes from Creek Nation to us every quarter. That gives us that 20,000. So that's what that's being used for. If no further question or discussion, all in favor of the motion, please signify by the raising of your hand. Opposed, like sign. Any abstain? Motion carried. If you want to know, we spent $2,333.05, and this also included delivery from Mathis Brothers. We spent $1,447.90 from Bob Loftus Furniture. And we still have to purchase the computer chairs, which is a total of $4,780.95. So we did not expend about $1,200 based upon your approval. So we didn't go over the 6,000. And I wanted to also say that the computer chairs, the one that somebody's sitting in over here, that chair can go home with somebody tonight. The highest bidder. No, I'm just kidding. We have that chair and those chairs in the computer room, and we probably won't have any in there for a day or so because I'm gonna have to hunt around for those chairs. But we'll let those computer chairs go in that room only for $5 a piece tonight. Some of them have a little damage to the arms. But first of all, we need to declare that surplus and we'll let you have it for $5. Declare, I need a motion and a second to declare the computer room chairs only as surplus. And we'll let you take it home tonight for $5. What? A motion by Pat and second by Joyce to approve, to declare the computer chair surplus and sell them to the highest bidder.
There's one good one in there. Did you take the one good one out?
Which one? In there? No, I did not. I'm just gonna let.
It for $5.
Yeah, it's one good one in there. That's what I'm saying is that'll have to go to the, Ray, do you mind going in there and see, get the good one and push it over in the corner? Huh? Well, Donna reminded me that there's a good one in there. Well, no, no. Yeah, well. Those in there are pretty good, you know, they're not in bad shape. Someone just got happy one day and broke an arm off. That's all I'm saying. No, they're don't, Ray. Yeah, I'm sorry. Can I bother you again and go in there and just pull them out and put them up here, whatever? And then you'll see what's wrong with them. We have a motion and a second on the floor to declare them surplus. Are you ready to vote? All in favor of the motion, please signify by the raising of your hand. Opposed, like sign. Okay, motion carried. See, they're not in that bad a shape. Was there another high back black one in there?
Yeah.
There is? Okay, bring all of them out. Is that 4?
Yeah.
Oh, you pushed that one over there. Okay. Okay,
So are you just giving that one away? That's all?
yeah, the one back there that's missing all the covering on it or whatever else, that's a free chair. But the other ones, and I'm saying is, if I said $5 and I was being, I guess, facetious on that, but I'm saying is, if you're helping the community out, you're helping yourself out, but if you feel like someone wants to, I can start auctioning here right now if you want me to, go to the highest bidder. So I'm saying is if someone, we said $5, but if you want to offer 10 and take it, then that's fine. Okay, we carried that out. Okay, on announcements. let's see. Oh, anything? Yes. The one there? Okay. Okay. I would also, just for information, we took a few elders on the foliage trip. If we'd have waited another week, I think the trees would have been perfect. There was some that had a little coloration to them, but not much. But I think everyone that went had an enjoyable time. And it's always good, the fellowship and whatever else. So it was a great trip. And I also wanted to mention as an announcement to the, someone asked me about the Christmas lights. Going back to Tulsa, if you want to go see the Christmas lights. And that's just, how many would be in favor? I mean, would want to go see the Christmas lights. Okay, hold your hand up so I can see if there's a large majority of you. Yeah, the Rhema Bible. Okay, so we got probably about 10, 11 maybe. Okay, we might decide to do that. If it occurs, it will be probably mid-December that we'll do that. If we end up, and what I would like to do is that we just not open it up to the elders, but open it up to all age groups. But if a child goes, then you have to have a parent. We don't want no children on the bus that someone has to be accountable for. So we'll see how much, if Malia starts a list here tonight of a sign up. And if you're interested in the light tour, then you need to come up and sign that. Put your name down, your child's name, every cat and dog that you want to take with you or whatever. But remember, you have to be responsible for those individuals.
Yeah, tell them they gotta get off the bus too, to go.
Well, I can't make anyone get off the bus, but I'm saying is they would prefer that you get off if you want to look, but I realize a lot of people don't want to walk, just driving through or whatever else is seeing is great, but I can't make that statement and say you have to get off the bus. I mean, that's not the right thing to say, because you can view a lot just by riding on the bus, and I'm just thinking of Lorette. If Lorette goes, Lorette's not gonna get off that bus and walk, because of health reasons. So I'm saying is I'm not gonna force and say to anyone, Martha back there, if I have to call her name, that's not something we're gonna impose on an individual that you have to get off the bus.
No, you're right.
Yes, yes, yeah. So anyway, we're gonna try that and see. And I just got a couple of more announcements. The general election is November 13th. I would add that everyone needs to get out and vote. Chakota is the third one in line for having the most voters turnout. This last turnout wasn't very good, and I'm just going to say this, and I'm not promoting any candidates. I'm not campaigning for any candidates. And I want to make that clear, but we're going to lose a great representative, and that's in AJ. AJ has always been here for this community. He have always supported our agenda. And, you know, I hate that we're going to lose him. But I believe that if more turnout would have happened last election, he may have pulled this. And what was so sad about that is that our own Creek Nation Supreme Court denied, and when I say denied, everyone in this room have a civil right, and that's your right to vote. That's something that no one can take away from you. I would say that you need to exercise that duty every chance you get, because years back, some people couldn't vote. So if you have a chance to vote and exercise your duty and whatever else, and when something goes wrong and when something don't happen the way that it happens, you sit back and you want to talk about it. Your talk is through your voice. Your talk is through your vote. So I'm saying is, please come out November 13th, 7 to 7 right here and vote. Don't forget. And if you need a little bit of help, and I'm gonna say this off record, if you need help off record and advisement as to who personally I think should be elected, then you need to talk to me. But I'm not campaigning for anyone right here. I will make that clear. So just get out and vote. The building will be, we had talked about this. We got a letter from CR&D. They're opening up the rentals of the buildings back or whatever else. And I think that we had talked about this in the meeting, but I think we'll do this starting November 15th. That we will reopen the buildings. This will give us time to get everything in order and cleaned and whatever else. Same procedure, Stan, you need to come see Denise, or if Denise not here, you need to see Scott. And Darlene, that's a go. So you need to come up and see Denise tomorrow or whenever and get that squared away. I would like to start back the elders luncheon starting in December 9th. And we always had Mr. Larry and Miss Rosie to do the dinners. If you're still interested in that, okay, starting December 9th, then you need to plan your menu. We'll have the drawings for maybe some gift cards or something right before Christmas. And this is for anyone that's 55 and up. December 9th is on a Thursday. And what time do you want to start?
We always had it at 11:30, was it 11:30 or 12? 11:30.
Okay, so 11:30 on December 9th, we'll start the elders luncheon over again, and whatever the menu is, y'all can prepare it and maybe let us know. Will we have a meeting before then?
Yes.
We will. Okay, we'll have a meeting before then and we'll maybe let you know what the menu is. Oh, we do? Okay, well then I guess you just have to come and see what the surprise is. Eat whatever they have to offer. Okay, and then everyone probably, if you can, come back out to our December meeting, because we'll probably have some form of community drawings. So we appreciate all your attendance tonight. Appreciate all the cooperation and the voices and whatever else that was heard tonight. We appreciate you. So, oh, yes,
Madam Chair,
yes.
did you earlier indicate that tonight you need to sign up for the ham? or
Yes, I was gonna
turkey?
call for you here in a minute.
Okay,
Before I
all right.
dismiss, y'all guys can tell me on the phone what you want.
okay, thank you.
All right. Oh, brain went, had a, say a brain fog there for a minute. All our veterans that have served in the, any branch of service or whatever else, if you'll please stand, we would just like to say thank you for serving. We always like to recognize our veterans. Without you and without your defense defense for this country, we would not have the freedom that we have now. So we appreciate you all for your service and for your duty and being devoted to the United States of America. We thank you. If that's it, then we're down to any announcements from the floor. If not, moving on to benediction. Anyone want to give us a word of prayer for closing? Then I'll need a motion and a second to adjourn, and we're out of here. And please don't forget to sign up, and everyone needs to take one of them chairs home with you. Just bring your money up and lay it on the table. Huh? Anyone want to pray us out of here?
We thank you for the business that's protected. And we thank you for all the benefits. We especially thank you tonight, Lord God, for the officers that work so diligently to take care of the community and help business. And continue to bless them, Lord God. In the name of Jesus, we thank you that you in this place, but never from your presence. We just ask you to go with us, bless us as we travel back to our homes. In the name of Jesus. And when we get there, let everything be as we left it. In the name of Jesus, so thank you tonight, Lord. Keep us and bring us back to the point of time.
Man, we need a motion and a second to adjourn. Motion by Pat Longcross, second by Buddy Yard to adjourn. Huh? Oh, right over here, guys.
Chair,
Okay, how much?
20.
Okay, okay, then go back.
One, keep my babysitting those.
Oh, yeah,
They come
okay.
every day after school.
Okay,
I'm
then
sitting
go
there.
grab you, go grab you one before they pick over 'em. Lisa, hello, Lisa has bought a chair and she gave me a $20 bill, so she gets her pick. Oh, 707.
You know what?
Mhm.
That's right.
The what? Okay. But that was on the floor, right? Okay, on the phone, who, let's see, Jeremiah, what do you want?
I want a ham.
Okay. And, let's see,
Dennis wants a ham.
Danica? Franchelle?
I'll
Yes,
take
ma'am.
a ham.
A ham?
Go ahead,
Okay.
Danica. Yes, ma'am.
I'm
Franchelle wants
not
a
sure
ham.
yet.
Sue Hughart? Yes. Please.
Just right there.
Okay, you got your chair? Okay.
How about a ham for Dennis?
Oh, well, you need to give her.
She gave, yeah, she giving 10 for the chair.
Hey,
Thank you,
if you
thank you
can
very
talk
much.
about it, go to, Branson, I can't go.
Okay, I'm just gonna cancel it all.
Yeah, because I got surgery Tuesday.
Oh, do you really?
Mhm.
Oh, wow. Yeah, you wanna be out of,
I said, man. Why they,
who's that? LaGreta? LaGreta? Sue?
Yes, I'll take a ham.
Okay. And Lagrita?
I would like a ham.
Okay. And who else am I missing on there? Dennis, are you there?
Dennis
Denise?
said he wanted a ham.
Who did?
Dennis?
Okay. And Danica?
I'll take a turkey.
Okay. Okay. Is there anybody else on there that I missed? Anyone that I missed?
No.
Okay.
I
All
think
right,
that's
thank you.
everybody.
Good night, and thank you for your attendance.